Hey everybody, Tyler here. So today I want to talk about the album Kind of Blue as performed by Miles Davis. Now, this album is, I want to preface this by saying this album is not for everybody and it is not for every time of year, time of day, whatever. Um, kind of Blue is exactly what it sounds like. It's sad, slow in a lot of places, and it is not exactly something that you might want to really listen to on like a summer's day when it's really sunny out. All that said though, I honestly don't know of another album where I can just listen and just feel exactly in a specific mood. It really is the perfect album for when you're, just sitting quietly, maybe it's raining outside or something. And I'm describing the album in relation to physical things because that's the kind of mentality it puts me in. And it's hard to describe exactly what I mean by that because you really need to listen to the album and hear what all the pieces on the album sound like to really get an idea of what I'm talking about. But it's very melancholy. However, I don't want you to take that and say, oh, maybe this isn't, an exciting album. There's some really beautiful, beautiful instrumentation on this album. The first track on the album, So What, is just a fantastic example of this kind of instrumentation. It's really beautifully well put together music. And as I talked about on Monday, that's one of the things I like most about Miles Davis is the way that he puts the music together. And it's very much in evident on this piece of music. Now, there's a couple versions of the album I would highly recommend seeing if you are interested. I would check out the 50th anniversary version. The original is of course great. It's I believe 6 or 7 tracks, but the 50th anniversary has a lot of outtakes. It has a bunch of other tracks, and I think it's like a couple bucks more. Definitely worth it. That was actually my first exposure to the album. I picked it up from the store. It was on sale or something, and it has really stuck with me. It's really the album that made me start taking jazz seriously. Before then, I had listened to some jazz, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. But this album was really the one that said, okay, there's a lot more going on here than just people playing music and just doing whatever they want. So I need to give this a second chance. And I'm so glad I did. There's so much amazing jazz out there, from Weather Report to, Coltrane to, Thelonious Monk, even Wynton Marsalis. There's so much incredible jazz out there, and I think this is a really, really excellent introduction to that world. So if you're at all interested in listening to jazz or finding out more about this, I would highly recommend going with this. If you like beautiful brass sounds and you love the trumpet, then this is definitely for you. Miles Davis is truly a virtuoso on trumpet, and if you're just someone who loves hearing really, really excellently performed music, then this is for you too. So I hope you guys all give it a listen. It's one of my favorite albums, and I think it really represents this kind of melancholy kind of. It represents exactly what the title is. It is kind of blue, for when you are kind of blue. So, so definitely check it out. I'll try and link where you can buy it below in the description. And of course, remember to check me out on other social media. I'm on Twitter and Tumblr and all that stuff, and I post things there. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps if you do. It means a lot. So that's all for me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.